There is some new footage of Iranian's women's soccer team returning back to Iran, people chanting welcome as they arrived through this tunnel. You can see there's a lot of cameras, a lot of attention on these women. They did not sing the national anthem at one of the games on March 2nd when they were playing in Australia. This is right around the time that the war was breaking out. February 28th was that original action. Iran state media branded them wartime traitors when they refused to sing the anthem. 6 players sought asylum in Australia, but only 2 of them actually ended up staying in Australia. And look at these joyous videos of the 2 players as they were practicing with the Australian team this week and shaking hands and wearing a new uniform. Shiva Amini is a former Iranian professional soccer player. On 2017, on a trip to Switzerland, she played without her hijab. She played in shorts. She played on a co-ed team. None of this went down favorably with the regime in Iran. And then she was banned from the sport that she loved, separated from her family. They were threatened by the regime. Shiva, thank you very much for joining us again today. So you had a chance to speak with this whole group of people, all these women who were going to defect. What happened? Why did some of them change their minds and go back home to Iran?
So what exactly happened was like the Iranian Federation and IRGC, they sent that manager to, actually they gave her a mission to ask asylum, pretend to want to be with them, but at the same time get information and try to convince them to return back to Iran. And she actually did her job for IRGC.
I'm just going to jump in for 1 second. So I think our viewers will remember there was a woman who was supposedly a staffer who also said she was going to defect. She had like there she is in the green jacket, right?
Exactly.
On the left-hand side. So you're saying she was essentially a plant to pretend that she wanted to defect and then to get information from these women to sort of twist their minds back the other way?
Unfortunately, yes. So what happened, you saw that photo, those players, 6 players, like with a big smile, and they were without hijab. And at the same time worried, but they were happy because they could have a beautiful future in Australia. But this woman like changed everything, and they hold hostage their families, the regime. This is the DNA, the DNA of the regime. So this is their tactic to like threaten your family. And in that moment, because I was in that situation, and it's really hard. This is about your future or about your family. This is a big like guilt on your shoulder. At the same time, you are thinking about your future. You are so happy because you don't have to wear that hijab. You feel freedom. But at the same time, you have to think about your family because they're gonna lose everything. They're gonna torture. They're gonna face even imprisonment or rape.
What did these women say to you? I know you don't want to identify them, but just in general terms, what kind of things were they saying to you when they were struggling with this decision?
Some of them, I was talking with them when they were getting back to Iran. They were in Turkey and they were crying. They said, for just a couple of days, we felt freedom, playing without hijab, you know? And, but it was so short. And now we have to get back to Iran. We don't know what happened. And you know, let me tell you what happened, the next step. So regime actually forced them to make a statement in national television to praising the regime. Meanwhile, threatening their family. And this is a lot of pressure, you know? They are just simply athletes. They are our assets, but they are facing the worst thing in the world, like facing that guilt. For me, the worst thing is that guilt. You feel guilty, and you have to sacrifice your future, your freedom, your passion, which is soccer, or you have, what happened to me, I'm so proud of my mom, because my mom in that moment called me and said, hey, if you get back to Iran or you stay there, they're going to torture us. So
either
you can
way, which
say-
is what you said, the two women who remained in Australia, who do look so happy playing on that field with those other women, you feel like that was the decision that they made, that either way,
Yes.
at least one of the family could be free.
So they are happy, Martha, honestly. You see, they are beautiful and happy, but at the same time, they are really worried.
Richard,
Yeah, I talk to them, but the worst thing is right now, we cannot even have like contact with our family because of internet. They shut down internet. I'm here and I don't know even my family is alive or not. This is the same situation for them.
And I know they've been confiscating Starlinks from people's houses and arresting people who have them. Shiva, thank you very much to continue to share with us the ongoing story. We appreciate it.
Thank you for having me. Can I tell something?
Super quick, we have a couple
Yes, I just want to call UN Sports to help us to be with the Iranian athletes. We need them, you know, and stand in the right side of history.
Shiva, thank you very much.
Hey, Sean Hannity here. Hey, click here to subscribe to Fox News YouTube page and catch our hottest interviews and most compelling analysis. You will not get it anywhere else.